Hey everyone, today we're going to talk about my hometown of Leominster, Massachusetts. We're going to talk about, hey, where is Leominster? The history, what it's like to live in Leominster, Massachusetts, affordability and cost of living, and of course we can't forget real estate. Real estate agent, kind of going to talk about real estate. We'll talk about the Leominster real estate market, we'll also compare it to some towns around it, some towns a little bit farther off, so you get a good idea of what the market looks like comparatively to everything else. Think about moving to Leominster, Massachusetts, or just trying to get information on the cities. This is a video you're going to want to watch. I'll give you everything you need to know about moving to Leominster, Massachusetts. Hey everyone, it's me, Jason, your local Leominster realtor. Welcome back to my channel, Living in Leominster. On this channel, you'll find everything you need to know about Leominster and North Central Massachusetts, from communities to lifestyle to things to do, and of course, real estate. If you want to stay up to date with all things Leominster, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, the notification bell so you know every time I post a new video, and that like button. Now let's dive into everything you need to know about Leominster, Massachusetts. So where is Leominster? When people from outside the state ask me, like, is it near Boston? We're about an hour from Boston, or 40 miles. We're at the intersection of Route 2 and 190. When I say that, I'm not even kidding. The fork for where Route 2 forks from Route 2 to 190 is right across the mall in Leominster. So it's right in our backyard, a little bit down from Starbucks. It's right there. We also have 495 right nearby. So we have a lot of major highways nearby, which gives us great highway access. Speaking of highway access, let's talk about commuting time. As I told you, to get into Boston is about an hour. To get to Airwife usually takes me about an hour and 5 minutes when I fly out of Boston. Another big destination for travel for work is Framingham, Massachusetts. Framingham is about a 15-minute drive from Leominster, and there's two other major cities that I decided to put on this here, Worcester and Lowell. Each of these is about a half an hour drive. So as you can see, because Leominster is centrally located and close to major highways, in fact, some are right in the backyard, it's easy to get to all these major places without more than an hour drive. People move to Leominster because they like that small city feel in the backyard with the ability to get to their destinations, whether it's their family or their work or wherever else they want to go easily. Now let's talk about the history of Leominster. Leominster was incorporated in 1740. And I know we call it a small town. We're actually the second largest city in Worcester County with 43,000 residents. But we try to keep that close-knit feel, historic charm, and then we have our picturesque landscapes around us too. In fact, we pride ourselves on a small town feel. We even get together for celebrations all throughout the year. Coming up right now, we have the Winter Stroll. We have Starburst at one point this year. We set up fireworks, things like that. We have the Cannoli Festival, where cannoli trucks come in, and we eat really good cannolis throughout the year. And we have our big festival, which is the Johnny Appleseed Festival. And you might be asking, why are we celebrating Johnny Appleseed? Well, Johnny Appleseed was actually born in Leominster, Massachusetts. This is where he started. I'm not sure if this is where he put pot on his head originally, but this is where he started. So we celebrate him. We have a festival and a fair downtown every year, and the best apple crisp is there. In fact, my wife waits every year for it and just can't wait. We get down there, it's the first booth she goes to. Gets apple crisp, was actually made by someone at the church. According to niche.com's algorithm, Leominster Mass gets a B+ on their ratings, which puts us high in the rankings for best place for young professionals, most diverse, and best public schools in Massachusetts. Out of the 95 reviews on there, we score 4.2 out of 5, where most residents say they appreciate the community and the family-friendly things like parks and the schools. I will link down below to niche.com for Leominster, Massachusetts. Now let's talk about things to do in Leominster. We offer a variety of outdoor attractions, cultural attractions, and other things. There are so many parks in Leominster where you can hang out and enjoy your time outside. Enjoy the peaceful water at Barrett Park, or take a nice walk through Doyle Field Conservation Area. Hang out near downtown at Carter Park and have a picnic. Go hiking in Leominster State Forest. Watch softball, maybe play softball, or watch some football and play at the playground at Fournier Park. Go to Doyle Field. Have a nice walk. Maybe watch some Leominster High School sports, play some tennis or pickleball, and then go apple pick at Shoreland Farms. As you can see, we have a plethora of outdoor activities just in Leominster itself, and I haven't talked about the surrounding area yet. Now, if you're looking for something indoor to do, we still got that too. We got a movie theater in town, so if you want to go see some movies, it ain't IMAX, but it's a nice theater. We have Launch, which is a new trampoline park that just came into town, right next to the Mall of Whitney Field. By the way, if you're in town and talking to a Leominster resident, we're going to call that Searstown Mall, not the Mall of Whitney Field. So don't be confused, just a heads up. Want to venture outside of Leominster? We got some things for that too. Want to go skiing or hiking? Mount Massachusetts right up the street, about 20 minutes. Want to take your kids to a water park? Great Wolf Lodge in Fitchburg. Great water park. Kids love it. Or how about grab a drink at a wonderful brewery? Go grab a Wachusett Blueberry at Wachusett Brewery and then sit outside the picnic tables, listen to the tunes on a summer night. Relaxing, wonderful. You want to go a little farther away? Just over an hour's drive, you can go to Hampton or Salisbury Beach. Just over 2 hours drive, find yourself in Cape Cod. All this explaining is getting me hungry, so let's talk food. Food here in Leominster is diverse. We have a lot of restaurants. Let's talk about some of the favorites in Leominster. The El Camino is a family-owned restaurant that's been around for a long time. It's Italian, authentic, and people come from all over to eat their chicken piccata. That's the main dish people like, but everything on there is good. Luca's American Kitchen is a wonderful restaurant that focuses on American fare with very high-quality ingredients. I'm talking Vermont cheddar. It's great. They take burgers to a whole new level there. You got to try it out when you're in town. I'm not even just saying the burgers. Everything else. Logan's Table, right down in downtown, offers comfort food with a twist. You go for the pizza when you start, but then you try out everything else too, and you're like, wow, everything else is good. Check out Logan's, try the pizza, and try everything else. Finally, we have the Taste of Vietnam. Now, if you like pho, you gotta try the Taste of Vietnam. I, years ago, never tried pho. Now, I'm obsessed with it. So I love going there for their authentic taste. It's time to talk schools. Leominster school districts focus on academic excellence and community engagement. Now, you may not have children, you may have children. Either way, schools do matter to you because schools have an impact on your home values, your home taxes, your rent, and other things in the community. Here's a couple key stats for Leominster schools. The average student-teacher ratio is 14:1. Teachers with over 3 years experience is 95%. And the school with the highest rating is Fallbrook with a 7 out of 10. Keep this in mind if you're thinking about where to live in Leominster and you're looking for the highest rated school. Let's talk about my passion, real estate. The Leominster real estate market continues to increase year over year over year. And in fact, last year, it increased from 465,000 average homes sold to 499,000 average homes sold this year. That's a 7% increase. And it's going to continue to do so, in my mind, due to the fact that we have such great proximity to all the cities and the employers and things like that, and we still have that charm and that feel and all the things to do. If you're interested to know more about buying a home in Leominster, click the link below or reach out to me. Schedule a consultation. We'll talk more about the Leominster market. There's also a link down there so you can search the homes if you want to do that too. So I told you Leominster right now is selling for about $499,000 on average. Here's some surrounding cities and what they're selling at. Fitchburg is selling at $411,000 on average. Lancaster is selling at $610,000 on average. Sterling is selling at $665,000 on average. Now, those are the surrounding towns. Here's some towns outside of the surrounding area that you may know, and this is what they're selling for on average. Boston is selling for $1,139,000 on average. Framingham is selling for $695,000 on average. Marlborough is selling at $649,000 on average. But as you can see by looking at the ones in our area, as well as the ones a little outside our area, Leominster is a very affordable market. You can easily buy a 3 to 4 bedroom spacious house in Leominster with land for $500,000 or under. In fact, here's some homes that are on the market or have sold for under $500,000. Living in Boston, Worcester, or the state of the whole, Leominster has a great affordability index. Compared to living in all of the United States, much like most of Massachusetts, the affordability index is not that great. Leominster is 22% lower than the state average cost of living, but 18% higher than national average. Here's some of the breakdowns versus the state and some key categories. Food is 5% lower. Healthcare is 8% lower. Transportation is a whopping 22% lower. And goods and services are 9% lower. So all these things contribute to the 18% lower cost of living out in Leominster and Massachusetts as a whole. This affordability with the quality of life and the many things to do makes it a standout place to live in Massachusetts. Leominster will always be special to me. I was born and raised there, and I will always call it home. If you're thinking about Leominster, moving there, click the link below, schedule a consultation with me, or check out the homes in the area. And when you're ready, we can talk. If Leominster is not quite right for you, check out Sterling with a little more rural feel, or Air, which is a little closer to the city. I'll have videos up on those too in the future. Whether you're buying, selling, or just exploring your options, I'd love to help you on your real estate journey. And as always, if you liked what happened here and you want to learn more, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you know when the new videos come out, and hit that like button. Have a great day.